Chief guest, Mr. Perthi, Mr. Tanaka, Mr. Anil Razdan, Mr. Mendel, Mr. Gadima, Dr. Gerg, dignitaries of the dais, learned speakers of the conference, distinguished delegates, dear students, future of the country, ladies and gentlemen. As President of the Energy and Environment Foundation, it is my privilege and pleasure to read out the Declaration of World Petrocoal Congress 2013. I read. The Third Petrocoal Congress 2013 was organized at New Delhi, India, during February 15 to 17, 2013, with the participation from national and international delegates. The theme of the Third World Petrocoal Congress, Fossil Fuels for Greener Growth, Challenges and Opportunities, provided an appropriate platform for taking stock of new fossil fuels, cleaner use of existing fuels, and the need for closer networking among the various agencies handling different fuels for synergizing their operations and strategies to achieve higher value addition to scarce and depleting resources, enhancing benefits to society, and encouraging better environmental management. The following resolutions emerged from the Congress. Governments, academia, technocrats, regulators, and civil society need to interact and work collectively towards enhancing energy availability, its efficient use, environment protection, ensuring equity, and promoting enterprise. Next, closer and more frequent interaction between chief executives and heads of different energy disciplines is called for to ensure a more unified, efficient, and greener growth of fossil fuels. Working in silos of respective domains is detrimental to innovation and economy. Next, recognizing the significant economic implications and opportunities arising out of shale gas and shale oil, governments need to establish multidisciplinary task forces or missions to examine and strategize shale gas oil extraction involving petroleum and natural gas, water, health, environment, and land use experts in their respective jurisdictions, keeping in view country-specific issues. Tax incentives, including holidays, for shale gas exploration and production need to be provided. Financial institutions should develop concessional finances for more environment-friendly fossil fuel extraction, processing, and combustion ventures. There is dearth of efficient evacuation and distribution infrastructure for fossil fuels in developing countries, leading to higher consumer costs and pollution. Recognizing that fossil fuels create emissions of carbon dioxide, partly responsible for climate change, there is need to create an appropriate framework for developing and demonstrating carbon capture and sequestration involving fixation and economically useful utilization. There is need to strike a balance between fossil fuel use and the environment, besides making a choice for the right fuel. The concept of a sustainability corridor for a globally balanced approach to development, where the North and South move towards more sustainable, equitable per capita emissions is desirable. The regulatory, legal, contractual frameworks need to be harmonized to avoid wasteful expenditure, cost escalation, and encourage non-speculative investments in energy infrastructure. The Jharia coal field fires in India need to be handled in a time-bound disaster management mode to avoid a human tragedy. WPCC can provide an approach paper. Knowledge sharing of best as well as avoidable practices in handling fossil fuels needs to be expedited through public portals. Consumer awareness for fuel efficiency and savings need to be encouraged. Benchmarking of fuel efficiency standards be made compulsory for significant appliances and equipment using fossil fuels and electricity. Right energy pricing and targeting of subsidies to economically weaker sections of society will result in more efficient fossil fuel use. This Third World Petrocoal Congress 2013 extends its invitation to the fossil fuel community worldwide to reassemble in New Delhi in February 2014 to enhance knowledge partnership in technology, business, and human resource development. It's signed by Mr. Anil Razdan, former Secretary to Government of India, Chairman, Energy and Environment Foundation, Mr. Nobu Tanaka, former EDIEA, Global Associate for Energy Security and Sustainability, Institute of Energy Economic Japan, Mr. Shippo Kadima, President and CEO, Lonto Coal Limited, South Africa, Mr. Claude Mandel, former EDIEA, Member International Advisory Panel, Global CCS Institute, Dr. Anil Garg, President, WPCC 2013, myself, and most importantly, by the chief guest of this function, Mr. Alok Parthi, Advisor and former Secretary, Ministry of Coal, Government of India. Thank you.